Alright y'all, I'm giving you a little handheld view this time, so not the head cam. But what am I searching for when I'm picking up an empty trailer? So one, I'm looking for the number. That is 1143. This is 1296. This is going to be a newer trailer no matter what. I'm looking for that right off the bat. Is it going to be a good trailer? And looking at it, the 1296 is probably going to be a pretty good trailer. It's still got the nice new lights, everything, and it's one of the what is it, Polar? Pretty sure it's a Polar tank. I want to say it's a Polar. Yeah, it's a Polar tank. I like that nice. That sits up like that. These do not have a subframe, unlike the other ones, the walkers. But yeah, so the splash guard, that's not necessary. You also want to check, does your spare look good? That ultimately has GSP written on there. Looks a little dusty, doesn't look like anything's real screwed up on that. I'm going to say that's a good spare tire. So I'm going to safely say that's a fresh spare tire. No issues with the lights, seems bright, seems nice and fresh. Signal works properly, light's good. It's not, I want to make sure it's not really going to give me one of these. This will light up, that's low air, and I don't want ABS kicking on either because DOT will mess with you on that. You want to check the tires. Want to make sure the tires look good, everything looks fresh, no like sort of melted looking, sort of like low tread, anything like that, any major damage, because that ultimately leads to more time down. But if something needs fixed, it needs fixed. You also want to come over here. Actually, let's do this first. This is little tubes right here. That's auto inflator. That'll keep your tires aired up on the trailer. And then if it has auto inflator, you want to come over here and check. Is that turned sideways or is that turned up and down? Because if it's up and down, it's off. That makes you wonder, is the auto inflator leaking? And ultimately no. So I would say this is probably good. All the tires look good. I already checked all these. Everything looks good. No real body damage to it. Everything looks nice. Lights back here. Everything looks nice. Ultimately, everything's looking fine. I also like these because these make my pre-trip every day easy. Don't skip out on your pre-trip, kids. This one will end up getting you killed one day. I promise you. I ain't lying to you. I ain't trying to scare you. This is facts. You need to check your truck every day. At least every 3 days. Full top to bottom, 100% full on pre-trip. And at least you gotta at least look over it every day. You gotta at least look over it. I'm sorry, you just gotta check the basic things, man. You don't want the DOT violations. You don't want to lose your life over it. Y'all gotta be safe on this. I promise you. Because I looked at it, and my mentor's brakes were almost out. We could have died any single day because I wanted to do a pre-trip on the truck. I'm like, bro, I ain't going this long without doing a pre-trip. He's hurrying. He's about money. And his brakes were almost out. His tractor, his two drum brakes on the drive were almost out, man. We could have been gone down a mountain one day and ended up dead. I could be dead right now. You never know. Always do your pre-trip, kids. But seriously, your life depends on it. I checked everything. Brakes look fine. Brake chambers look fine. Airbags look pretty good. Shocks look pretty good. No air lines touching. Nothing serious in there. No violations. No cuts. Cans, as stupid as it may seem, the can looks decent. The other one I just had, the can didn't sit properly. It seemed like it was too small of a can. I mean, it's something simple, but saves problems. It can save problems. This is also kind of a newer trailer. You can tell by the design, but it is a walker. All of our new tanks are Polar. Of course, you're going to probably want to take the newer model no matter what, unless something's messed up, because I like to help out Robert. I like to help out the shop, Robert, Steve, and you know, shout out to y'all. I 100% appreciate y'all. Y'all keep my truck working. Y'all keep the trailers working. I try to keep everything looking nice for y'all. Just give y'all expectations. I'm not like, I have things I look for, but the main reason I don't want this tank is because it doesn't have an auto inflator. I could air it up myself, but ultimately it saves me less hassle. I would safely say I looked over this and I don't see anything wrong with this either. I don't want the Polar tank. I think they look nicer, and I like flashy stuff. I don't like that. I like my tanks looking nice. I try to keep all the equipment looking nice. So why don't I take dirty stuff? I don't like hauling dirty stuff down the road. it seems stupid. It seems stupid. It's like, why are you being so picky? It's like, it's part of the job, you know? I like representing the company and making my truck look as nice as I can. That's why I put stickers on the side. That's why I put on my thing. I try to make it all personalized, have it looking all nice. My truck got washed not all too long ago. They didn't do a great job on it, but I mean, it's washed, it's clean. I try to keep everything nice as I can, presentable, make it look like somebody's comfortable, happy in this truck. Now this isn't great. Yeah, it's kind of dirty on the side, but oh well. This is dust. That's dusty. That's dusty. That's dirty. But because I like these new tanks. These new tanks are nice. These Polar tanks, I'm 100%. Whoever's behind the purchasing, I'm probably gonna say one of the binders is behind the purchasing. I do like these tanks, 100%. I ain't trying to kiss the company. I mean, I like it here, everything, but straight out, I like these tanks. They're flashy. Anyway, all the new ones are pretty good for me. I've only had one with an issue so far, but yeah. And I can imagine Robert's already gotten that fixed. So anyway, enough talking about them. Back to what I'm doing. So ultimately, can looks nice. Everything under there looks nice. Tires look nice. The only thing off, y'all can tell, left side's a little bent right there. That's a common thing. Those get bent. Somebody knocks into something, somebody actually slips, like you fall, you lean on that, you know, anything can happen. I ain't worried about it. As long as it don't break off on going down the road, I do not care. It's a little minor thing. But these new tanks look super flashy, and I prefer taking these. Polar's my preference. Now these got the nice subframe. I mean, some of y'all might like the older trailers. I kind of like these newer trailers, but oh well. These are never available. I can't ever get one of these because somebody always takes them, so I'm probably not the only one. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm mostly looking for any defects. I'm looking for anything wrong. I'm looking for anything that's going to be faulty and try to keep me on the road as much as possible. Now don't get me wrong, it could be good if I know I'm going to have a little free time, like for example that right there. That right there is something I would flag. That ain't good. This is on 1143. This is supposed to be springy, it's supposed to be on there, it's supposed to be nice. It's kind of a little floppy. On that, I don't know the light situation. I'm not into it. I don't see anything wrong inherently. I did not see anything right off the bat that was wrong. Nothing looks wrong. It's a trailer. By all means, I will say I could take this just as well as the other one. Like I said, I have my preference. I like new tanks. They're flashy. I'm sorry, but I like new bling bling. You know what I'm saying? Sorry if I'm getting a little off, but I like the flashy trailer. But I just wanted to give you all a heads up. That's kind of what I look for. Make sure there's no defects. If there are any defects, make sure I'm gonna have time to get them fixed, and it's not gonna keep me off the road. You know what I'm saying? Like make sure everything's nice, make sure it's presentable. What's the nicest looking trailer that I'm gonna go down the road and represent Bynum? Because we're a smaller company. I try to make it look nice for other people. But that's what I look for. Peace out, y'all. Thanks for watching.